Well, well, you are moving better than the last time. We're really straining the Ortinex, but its output hasn't fallen. I can still fight, Senpai. I think Napoleon's somehow providing some sort of spell boost. Don't tell me you forgot. I'm the only hero of humanity in this whole Lostbelt. I believe I'm basically calibrated for fighting here, and that's not even the only trick I have up my sleeve. How about you, great hero? Now I see. Joint resistance from proper human history, huh? Clever. Good. This would just be born if you couldn't fight back at least a little. Am I imagining things, or is Sigurd smiling? Ophelia, release one of my limiters. Very well. I'll give you that. Force Spirit Origin Ascension limiter release. They destroy all who stands in our way, my knight. A Spirit Origin Ascension. Oh, so those are actually coming in handy now, huh? Phase 2 limiter release. Authorization granted to Heroic Spirit Sigurd for full employment of the demonic sword Graham. Now then, how should I kill you? Which one should I kill first? Oh, what am I saying? I've gotta start with you, lover boy. Maybe that'll shut you up. Oh ho. More armor and blades, huh? I see, I see. So you're starting to take us seriously, eh? I can tell his magical energy is spiking even higher. I haven't even touched him and I can still feel the Ortinex groaning under the strain. But I can still keep on going. Senpai, the Ortinex's auto maintenance is keeping its output high and stable. I see. You really have grown, haven't you? You never showed such fierce determination before, Mash. It's dazzling to behold and beautiful. Ophelia, yeah, I don't know what the Crypto's reasons are for doing this. But even if I did, I can't walk away no matter how strong the Lostbelt servants you control may be. I know someone who may not have been strong himself, but if he were here now, he would still yell at us not to lose just because our opponent was stronger. I see. You've grown so much stronger since I last saw you, Mash. Shockingly so, in fact. I'm sorry about this. Huh? Hey, Ophelia, what's up with your eye? Why does it look like that? It's a mystic eye, but I don't know exactly what it can do. Senpai, Napoleon, be ready. She's about to use some sort of powerful spell. Phenomena. Scoofun. Off. That armor of yours is impressive. Ich wish see. I am fucking German up. Ah, the load on the Ortinex has increased exponentially. Output is dropping rapidly across the board, even though the auto maintenance is working fine. What's going on? Does this mean you were able to rewind phenomena over a limited area? My mystic eye's rank is jewel. Once I have decided I don't want to see something shine, it will never shine in front of me. I never showed this to you before, did I? Well, now you know. This is what I can do if I feel like it. I'm sorry, Mash, but you're going to sit this one out. So, once you define a target, you can manipulate its passage through time. But that's the dominion of true magic. Even with a mystic eye, that could never just be an extension of any regular magecraft. There must be more to it, something I'm not seeing. Worry about that later. Here he comes. Done talking. I want to get back to it. Let me show you what Graham can do when its limits have been released. It's still a ways off from its true power, but you'll just have to deal with that. There's no way Ophelia's going to let me use my third phase. Now, time for you to die. Ha 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 ha. What do you know? This great hero guy hits even harder than the giants. Looks like I can't let my guard down even for a moment. Mademoiselle Mash, if your armor's not working right, just hang in there and focus on defense. No, I can still fight. I'm not going to turn and run, not for a third time against the same opponent. I can't turn back now, senpai. Okay, but don't push yourself too far. I won't. I'll make sure to keep just shy of reckless. Oh la la. A Lostbelt servant. So this is the power of your demonic sword, huh? It's strong, really strong. Makes me wish I had a whole bunch of them for my Grande Armide. But I guess that'll have to wait for another time. Hey Ophelia, I'm happy you're looking my way, but can't you look a little happier too? Not that angry is a bad look for you, but lighten up a little. I did come to profess my love. Don't let him get to you, Ophelia. A heroic spirit and a hybrid, huh? You're more of a challenge than I thought. Something's helping you out. Maybe it's because you're materialized with power your own spirit origin could never hope to possess. But it's still not enough. The best you can hope for is Ophelia's mystic eyes to stop you in your tracks. You're going to need a hell of a lot stronger if you plan. You're going to need to be a hell of a lot stronger if you plan on killing me. If you're going to prattle on about love, you'd better make sure you're good enough to back it up. Well now, that's food for thought, isn't it? That was a most impressive dance, everyone. But I'm afraid it is curtains now. Ophelia, that is quite enough. Poor Mosh is about to collapse. Can you not see how she is gasping for breath? I cannot abide seeing my beloved children fight to the death. I'm fine. I can still... This is nothing. We've always... As you wish, your majesty. Saber. I'm warning you both. Next time I won't hold back. Well, this may not be entirely necessary, but I shall finish this myself. Oh, do not worry, I won't kill you. You will feel no pain. I'm afraid you will have to stay in the dungeon, but be warned, resisting this time will not yield such a pleasant dance as just unfolded here. Let me show you what I mean. My body. Bow down, rejoice that such divine power courses through your body. Bow down, this is the light of the ruin inherited from the All-Father himself. All-Father, I will not hurt you, nor will I rob you of your magical energy. I have simply rendered your body inert. Now stay. Savor the depths of my holy power and love. Senpai. Now I see, this is something. Wow, gods really are something else. I seriously can't even lift a finger. People of proper human history, my new children. I am a bit disappointed to see this is apparently the best you can do. That this is all the combined power of humanity and heroic spirits can offer. I was expecting something more after I was told you destroyed the king who ruled over the Russian Lostbelt, but it seems you are not quite up to the task of killing a god. Know your place and accept sweet repose in your mother's lap. I couldn't agree more, Queenie. Gods are eternal. Gods are absolute. Humans could never kill one. That's still true for those of us who have become divine spirits too. A new threat? Haha, guess we're not the only surprise visitors today. It's hard to make out her presence with the castle's magical energy getting in the way, but it looks like a servant. But senpai, that servant isn't a heroic spirit. She's... Damn straight, I'm no heroic spirit. I'm a divine spirit. Canis. My, what a strange thing to say. A divine spirit, you said? No such hollow things are to be found in my Scandinavia. Here, I am the soul god. In which case, you must be, yes, I see. You are here from another Lostbelt. Ophelia? This is Canis, the divine spirit. A Lostbelt servant who serves Lord Kirstaria. Yeah, she's a special emissary with the authority to cross between Lostbelts in order to inspect them. Would you agree with that assessment, Canis? Yeah, sure, that's all accurate. But you know, after poking my head in here and seeing a demigod and a demonic sword wielder going at it, followed by an actual god showing off her power, I can't help but want a little reward for myself. Reward? Don't worry, I'm not demanding you hand over your life for anything. Yeah, I think just one ought to do the trick. It's been dull not having anyone to kill these last few months. Almost as dull as following your precious man's orders all the damn time. She's a barrel of destructive impulses, this one. This ancient Greek divine spirit obviously pretty excited about killing. And she's got some kind of boost from the god of the sea or something. And no wonder she feels powerful enough to go around calling herself a divine spirit. So, who's she going to kill? Hey woman, I'm talking to you. Famoro, Lonse, was it? Where's her spirit gonna end up falling? Ophelia, nah. It won't be her, but it'll be someone similar, since she's not gunning to fight a servant. In which case, I can't authorize that. I'm certain you still don't have permission to fight. Your power is meant to help Lord Kirstaria make his ideals reality. It is not to be used for idle mischief. The hell? Ideals? Did you just say ideals? That jackass's goals has nothing to do with ideals. He's just a vindictive little bitch. Ambition, desires, too big for his human britches. That's all he's got. So much so that I actually feel better about myself for losing to such a shitty piece of work. But I digress. I've still gotta decide who I'm gonna kill. Don't worry, Falmero, it's not you. No, I think I'm gonna go for the Master Caldea. Haha, so you killed the King of Russia, did you? Wouldn't you know it? I've got a thing for killing kings myself. Looks like you and me got a lot in common, so I got an idea. Let's have a go! Hey, you. What do you think you're doing pointing that thing at me? Hey, oh la la, sorry about that. Wouldn't you know it, my arm just slipped a bit. You can't be more than 10 centimeters away, putting you in point blank range of a cannon, divine spirit or not. I don't think you can dodge it. Wanna find out? Ha! So you can move. King of Europe, and here I thought you'd been hit with a primordial rune. Haha! Let's just say this is one of those adrenaline rush things. Maybe you've heard about them. Haha! I like your style, heroic spirit. You're a straight shooter in more ways than one. Makes you easy to kill. Well now, didn't think you'd block the round with just a hand. Of course I did. Didn't hurt a damn bit. I'm a divine spirit, remember? What? You don't believe me? Go ahead, fire another. Of course, if you're too weak to even do that. Why don't I just take a little off the top of your head? The hell's up with this castle? What? Is it too fancy for the likes of me? Killing against the rules or something? Indeed, I prefer elegance over boorishness. You heard the queen. She's the scariest thing here. If she says no, there's no arguing. Yeah, do I look like I care? Out of my way, sword boy. These are my quarry. I don't recall tossing them to a feral beast. So, before you start yapping about a reward again, maybe you do your damn job and tell us your master's message. So, somebody's never heard to share, huh? Didn't peg you for such a loyal lapdog. Dog, huh? That brings back memories. Everything even similar to those disappeared from here ages ago. There aren't any animals left to draw analogies to here in Scandinavia. They're all gone. It's all going away. That goes for you too, Canis. I don't know how rotten the world you come from is, but now that you're in this one, you'll end up the same way. If that's what you want, go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll make sure you end up staying here for a long, long time. If you think I'm gonna be scared by... Aha, so that's how it is. Interesting. Russia was nice and simple, but this Scandinavian Lostbelt's a real mess. It's way more interesting. Don't worry, I'm not so uncouth as to do anything to ruin it. I'd say someone else has that covered. You win. No more killing unarmed. I'll let him off the hook for killing the Tsar. Best to do this sort of thing in your own world anyway. Ain't that right, sword boy? Are you satisfied now, Canis? Can't you tell? I couldn't be more done. Don't you talk to me, Ophelia. Just shut up. Don't say a word. Don't even look at me. I hate women like you more than anything. I'd have killed you long ago if you weren't a crypter. How odd. We actually agree about something. But how we feel has nothing to do with our jobs. Now, hurry up and do yours. Back in Russia, your only duty was to act as an observer, but this time around, you've got a little something extra, haven't you? Oh, you've got more guts than I gave you credit for. If you can give as good as you take, you might not be so bad after all. Here, it comes with a message from my boss just this once. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Queen of the Scandinavian Lostbelt. My apologies for delivering a recorded message rather than visiting in person. I am Kershitara Wudaime. I am in charge of the largest Lostbelt, Greece, and the leader of the cryptors. As for you, Chaldeans, welcome to this bleached earth. As your senpai, I'm proud to welcome you here. While I confess that doing so requires some speculation on my part, I have taken the liberty of sending this message to the King of Scandinavia with the assumption that you will all be present as well. Given how you triumphed in Russia and how close this Lostbelt lies to it, I am confident you will have reached it by the time this message is delivered. Our goal is to rebuild human history. This entails recreating a land for gods to inhabit. Proper human history was not a mistake per se, but neither was it correct. Instead of loss and gain resulting in a net benefit, they became caught in a system that resulted in unchecked growth for both. It was an incredible waste. What should have been a virtuitous cycle was effectively stuck in a rut. The foreign god wept to see the state of this world and decided to grace it with their presence. As cryptors, our duty is to help the Lostbelts take root and become stronger than proper human history. The King of Mages' answer to humanity's failure was to have other humans incinerated, but not me. I choose to rewrite history with the foreign god's help. People have had gods running the world behind the scenes since ancient times. They believe gods were both the planet itself and the laws of nature that governed it. But humanity lacks self-awareness. Those laws were meant to be used, not obeyed. It was that mistake that led to humanity and the gods parting ways. Humanity did not forget the gods. They abandoned that possibility once they became unable to handle them. Your Majesty, Queen of Scandinavia, you care for a mythology ecosystem that is a self-imposed ruin, rather than one which ended when its people forgot it, like Greece. keep the Tree of Emptiness safe. As long as it exists, that Lostbelt will never vanish. I implore you to turn your back on your fate and to choose a path of survival. Once you do that, I would like nothing more than for you to face off against my own Tree of Emptiness. My Tree of Emptiness is already fully grown. While the Norse world has Yggdrasil, a world tree that serves as the foundation of its every realm, Greece now has a Tree of Emptiness supporting the very heavens. Thus, it has been dubbed the World Tree as an ally. By my ally, the great god, Zeus. Chaldeans, I can say that as far as you are concerned, Atlas is your greatest and most important target. The roots of my Lostbelt's Tree of Emptiness now cover 80% of the Earth's surface. Even if you succeed at cutting down every other Lostbelt's tree, you will never be able to restore proper human history so long as Atlas remains steady. Queen of Scandinavia, you are a god, and so I have high hopes for you. Indeed, you could even think of this as the gods taking revenge on humans for usurping their throne. As for me, I am prepared to make full use of the gods despite being human myself. I will create a fully realized age of gods, a glorious history where human weakness is a thing of the past. It will be a world that will ensure, no matter how heated humanity's consciousness become, a place where life can flourish will never neither deficient nor fragmentation. Be warned that I will show no mercy to any who would stand in the way of that goal. I hope that alongside Ophelia, you will choose the best possible future. Lord Karshitara. That kind of sounded like a declaration of war. Wrong, it was a declaration of victory. That is how you should hear it. Thanks to Lord Kashitara's leadership, we cryptors have already begun a new chronicle for humanity. So he is the cryptors' leader. I see, so he wishes to restore the age of gods and help us take our revenge. Fascinating. Does that mean I am the closest to his ideal? If my Scandinavia's Tree of Emptiness were to continue growing as it is, it will eventually swallow up his Lostbelt as well. Of course, Lord Kashitara would be perfectly happy with that outcome. He has even said he would like nothing better, and that the Greek Lostbelt is not necessarily the best. Oh ho, is that so? How admirable of him. What's more, he says he will make full use of us gods. Hehe. Indeed, my Scandinavia never did have anyone willing to voice such grand ambitions. Right? He's the damn avatar of... what? Of human foolishness and hubris. I bet he and Zeus get along great. Zeus, he's an ancient god from the Mediterranean, yes? Ah, I remember now, Canis. I've heard that name before. As I recall, it belonged to a ferocious member of the Argonauti, a tyrant who boasts that she was a god by virtue of her string, beloved by the sea. No way, she was not beloved by the sea, but tainted by. Canis, what are you? So, you would point your spear at an ally's throat. This says a great deal to your master's judgment in adjustment. An adjutant. Stop it, Canis! Do you mean to completely betray Lord Kashitara's trust in you? Be gone, Canis. Your role in this Lostbelt is over. Don't bother stopping by the other Lostbelts either. I'm told that a number of heroic spirits from proper human history have shown up in the ocean now that the god of the sea is gone. I ask that you return straight to Lord Kashitara without stopping anywhere close. Good point. Besides, I've still gotta check in on that pain in the ass Artemis. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be out of your hair and on my way straight back to your precious Lord Kashitara's real soon. See you around. So long, Chaldeans. You guys are probably gonna rot in this dungeon or end up on the wrong end of the sword boy's blade. Not gonna lie, shit's looking bleak for you, but hey, I want a chance to kill you idiots myself, so hurry up and crush the weirdos in this Lostbelt. Now that we've had a chance to say hello and all that, next time we meet, the gloves come off. Make sure you're halfway decent warriors by then. If I wanted something with lifeless eyes, I'd go fishing. Or I'll go fishing.